Well, what a difference a year makes. Last year, Lake Mississinewa in Miami County was devastated by floods and had to close for nearly 2 months.
Yeah, News 18's Cameron Harden revisited the campgrounds today and shows us the transformation the place has undergone and what still needs to be done.
Water elevation was 777.5 feet elevation, and we were 40.5 feet above flood.
The damage was unbelievable.
Close to $1 million when you consider the buildings. We lost about 60% of those trees, and I was a little surprised. I expected them to pull through, so that was kind of hard to take because they were very nice trees. We worked hard to get them.
The hours spent rebuilding were countless.
We replaced fencing and worked on lift stations, did some roofing projects and some painting.
But the turnaround that Lake Mississinewa has seen is incredible. And park manager Larry Brown says it was a team effort.
Our staff and the community, and we have a host program too, and they were all instrumental in making it all come together. You know, the staff didn't quit. They actually were more motivated to get the facility back on its feet and going.
No more than a year ago, the water was all the way up to this line. Now that the water has moved back to its normal location, Brown says visitors are taking full advantage of it.
This will be our best revenue year that we've ever had. We're tracking about 2% ahead, and I would expect that to continue. And by the end of this season, we might be 7 or 8% ahead.
I mean, everybody's so happy to be back, and they're wanting to be here and enjoy the summer.
Richard Cox has been working at the lake for 5 years. But his connections go back much further than that.
My wife and I camped every week. She would pull the boat, I'd pull the camper every weekend for probably about 20 years.
Brown says Cox isn't the only one who has those sorts of connections.
I think the public values the property and the natural resources that we have to offer here. I think they're coming back and seeing that the facilities are being kept as well as they ever have been, and that's positive. And so they're motivated to support us too.
When do you think you guys will be, 100% back to normal?
We would hope for next year.
Reporting in Miami County, Cameron Harden, News 18.